got a job for repair of the slewing gear of a crane. Our team go and remove the gear from the vessel. On removal, we found that the gear box was completely damaged with all the bearings completely missing. The rollers were lying in the sump and the gear teeth were heavily broken and damaged. The sun gear was broken, the planetary gears was broken. A part of the carrier, one of the shaft of the carrier for the planetary gear was broken, and and one gear was also missing. Main bearing was damaged and that was to be replaced. And the challenge was to have this whole gear working within 7 days or less. The support rings were also broken because of the gear teeth. Total of 10 gears were to be fabricated and 13 bearings were to be changed. The leading job was the cutting of the gear and the availability of furnace for hardening. So that was tackled first. Makers do not share the dimension of the bearing. So by interpolating from the dimension of the bearings, the inner dia of the gears were cut. There was no time to cast a new carrier, so it was machined and shrunk fit a new shaft over there. A new set of bearing was purchased and it was taken for assembling. After receipt of the new gear which had come from furnace, hardened from the furnace, they were replaced in the gearbox. The shaft in the carrier was also worn due to the previous gears, and they had to be polished and made smooth and centered. All fitting was carried out as per the drawing, and the freeness of the gearbox was checked at each stage. Only after second stage carrier was put in place, we could calculate the dimension of the spacer and we had it fabricated.
Turning after all the gears inserted, the gear is turning very smooth and you can see the gearbox is also
High
turning
steering,
well.
high speed.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay.
हाथ लगाओ